Welcome to Hangman Tarot. Libra, we're going to get into your predictions for your month of May 2022. We're going to start right now. Let me move my light real quick so it quits shaking. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hello. All right, let's get into this reading. I've been waiting all day to get onto tarot. I've had anxiety. I have readings to do. I have things to say to people. So here we are. Here we go. Okay, please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. I'm being weird. All right, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot and click the bell. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. Let's get into this. We are going to find out the outlook for your love, your finances, career, however it comes about. Spiritually, of course, and our biggest obstacle for the month and a likely action and a likely outcome. I'm going to go over your current energy with these beautiful oracle cards, and then we will just melt that together and confirm through tarot what's going on currently. This just jumped out at me. So, needing to ask a question, well, you might want to make sure that it's nice and sincere. Okay, if you don't have any like being authentic, I guess, as far as like asking a question or making it feel like it's coming from love or coming from the heart. I mean, these questions will end up in the dump stuff. Okay, questions without the love or the sincerity or authenticness, right in the dumpster. Right in the dumpster. So currently that is in your energy. So let's get the rest of these oracle cards out and see where we are at. Okay, so asking with sincerity, building on really solid ground is super important. That is currently in your current energy. That is something that you're probably doing correct, or you're trying to maintain some sort of sanity within your life, clearly. What you're not doing, though, currently is taking the lead. And in order to be in a place where you're building on solid ground, you definitely need to take the lead. You need to take the reins on things and be, you know, the disciplinary, the structure, the however you want to say it. But and then when you're asking, you know, people specific things, that's going to come from sincerity because you are leading in this situation. Okay, let's get a read on these oracle cards and get a confirmation through tarot, as well as get into your reading. Let me write my timestamp down. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go now. Here we go. Okay. All right, so I am going to go through tarot and I'm going to figure out first where I'm at as far as current energy, and we'll confirm the current energy, and then we will get into the rest of the month. Yeah, just really not leading in a position. Emotionally, you're in a connection, some sort of a romance. It's definitely lacking any expression of feeling. It could even just have kind of a, you know, a daydreamer vibe situation going on because it's not being heart-led. It's not really being led in general at all. But there's an over emotion or lack of emotion here, okay? Got some motherly energy also. All right, here we are. All right, so there's normally there's a lot of action and a lot of hope within this relationship, whatever this connection is. But currently there is somebody walking away, and there's a resistance to this walking away, or it's something that like there's a large amount of like, I no fucks given here, especially when there's no expression of love or somebody's being extremely almost like emotionally just like blocking the situation instead of like, you know, what do they call it? I don't want to be vulgar. I almost said it. I probably shouldn't. Anyway, this is being blocked emotionally, and there is a resistance to the whole situation. There is some sort of a mother energy, but it's like taking the lead in the situation, just confirming, is super, super vital again. And if you're not coming from, you know, an authentic, nurturing place with questions and like asking, you know, specific things of someone, you're not going to get very far. And there's definitely going to be a resistance in, you know, the emotion or the connection. But there is a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of shadow stuff here going on. And I just feel like definitely there's Could be movement, though. I feel like there's just so much resistance in this situation. You could be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. Somebody who's young. You guys are probably at least under 30. At least he or she is, for sure. All right, let's get into what's going to go on in May. So let's find out your love outlook. Now, I want you to understand that May is just around the corner, okay? And so you're probably already feeling this, if not going through it. Okay, let's get into these predictions so that you can, get into some sort of intention for the rest of your month. Okay. All right. Emotional state is going to be good. You are dealing with, again, a fire sign or an air sign or a water sign. Somebody in specific. Okay. Somebody who's extremely skillful. I mean, they know how to do so much shit, but right now it's resistance. There's some resistance in actually being this person. This person that you're dealing with is somebody you communicate with. They're very clear. They're very knowledgeable. You guys have conversations. There's, thought process. You both are conversating about the situation. In upcoming May, though, there is definitely some sort of resistance with this person. Let's get one more card on it. Okay. Yeah. Because there was a lot of potential here, but the growth is lacking. It's complete opposite of what it should be. And it feels like the emotions are kind of like wreaking havoc on the situation. So again, with all the emotional affair, it's like a war with the emotions. I don't understand what's going on here. The structure that this person has is very it's like this person's very mature, they're very structured, but yet there's a resistance to even be in their skill, to even be doing what it is that they should be doing. And I feel like with this 3 of Wands in reverse, it's just indicating to me, again, with that lack of direction, it just feels so unpredictable. And it's almost like, what is the point of even, trying to bring this together or trying to find change or growth in this relationship? Because it had potential at one time. All right, check out your love predictions at the end of this video. A video will pop up. That'll be predictions for May of 2022. We're going to get into your money outlook for your month of May. Woo. All right. I'll listen. All right. Definitely some speed, some sort of action is happening. There's a lot of potential within whatever it is that you're doing for finances, as far as your financials, however you want to let this resonate. There's a determination to be like really good at this or to really do this job, and you have a lot of passion for it. But there is some sort of vibe coming from you that these people, I swear. I got mover inners. The neighbors are moving in. It's just been nonstop noise. Okay. Bring it together. Bring it in. All right. So there is a resolve here, but it's almost like you're still kind of like waiting for, the ball to drop on this situation. You're just kind of like sitting there, not really enjoying the fact that this has a lot of movement and a lot of action and a lot of potential. But because you feel unfamiliar with this situation, it feels unpredictable to you, but it is a good situation to be in. Definitely. Yeah. It could even help you get out of that stagnancy that you've been in. But in upcoming May, you're definitely dealing with something as far as your passions. And this is exciting because you get to do something that you really enjoy and make fucking money while doing it. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. And that's like a very content feeling, a very calm, place to be when you want to really explore or get into this stuff that you're wanting to do so terribly. But to get paid to do whatever it is that really is at the core of who you are, there's nothing against you, nothing. And it's definitely a new beginning. It's just something that you're not communicating on. This new beginning was kind of, given to you. There's like a huge light around it. I would move towards it if I were you, but it's indicating that in May, you're definitely going to be, kind of walking away from it. Using the movement or the likely action is you kind of like, I don't really want to do that. I don't really, but it's like, why? You're just confusing the situation, okay? You're just confusing the situation because there's a lot of really good stuff in whatever it is that you do for your finances. And there's just no clarity when it comes to like somebody giving you a new beginning and you not really taking it. It's like, what else do you have to fucking do? All right, let's get into our spiritual outlook thus far. We got Page of Swords, Hermit. So finding solace, finding, being an introvert or, going on the inside of yourself and like taking some time for just you is like a great way to find communication from your spiritual or level up spiritually. It's a great way to do it. It's a great way to learn things and get to know you and your shadow and your non-shadow. I mean, it's just a super specific way to get into your spirit stuff, okay, is to really connect with you. There's kids running in the street. I'm just so distracted. So cute. Soccer ball with a volleyball. You're probably very youthful. I feel like you're very young. You're a smart individual. You have a lot of discipline normally within your life, especially when you're communicating. You're a great fucking communicator. You're still learning how to do it, but I feel like you're a great communicator, okay? And you're very logical and to the fucking point. It's like, even when you want change, you're great at the communication, but you bring in kind of a hostility or almost like a conflict with you. So it's like you have this little chip on your shoulder that kind of like stays there, even though you're having a really amazing conversation. We can still feel this chip. We can still feel that. So you going on the inside, finding that hermit energy, getting into that hermit energy, and finding something spiritually and leveling up is going to be a beautiful thing for your month of May. Let me get one last card on that. Yeah, definitely. 7 of Wands upright. I really feel as if like, this is just confirming what I was just saying. Like when anybody talks to you, you're still kind of like fighting with them, even though they're like, I'm not mad. Why are you mad? Like, so, but even though you do that, you still have this really amazing potential about you, but it's something that you really need to get some sort of a solution on. Because it puts you into like a really indecisive place, or like in a place where you're like kind of just don't know, and you're just like kind of in a fight or flight mode. I don't know how to explain it. It's very like radical, like it's very like intense, and it's like you're constantly upset about it. So if you were to get into some sort of solution or information knowing on why you do this, you could really fix some things. All right. Biggest obstacle this month. Okay. So your love situation is very young, very, very young. Okay. They're going to be backing off the love stuff in upcoming May. As far as your emotional attachment, any kind of like feeling or romantic relationship that you have within this person, it's just they're completely regressing. The conflict is going to be there, massive amounts of repressed emotions, and or overly emotional, but there's going to be roadblocks, and they're not willing to learn. They're not willing to help out by adding to the relationship even. And it's almost like there's a truth that they learn, like maybe some sort of a justice that they're wanting, and they're not going to have any conversation with you until they have some sort of information that makes fucking sense and makes fucking sense to them, because they're fucking pissed. They're not okay. Where there once was, some sort of feeling, it's just like void of it, lacking any sort of expression here. Yeah, his or her emotional state is going to be okay. The relationship is in a little danger here, but that's the biggest obstacle, is just, losing a person as far as relationships go. No biggie. No biggie. Libra. Set some intentions to talk to your person and figure out what's going on before they get to a truth without you telling them. Okay. Let's get into our likely action, our likely action and our likely outcome. Alrighty. Okay, so just as much as this person was bringing some sort of inspiration to your life, they were bringing some sort of like really amazing potential and balance and emotion and connection. It's just like fiercely off balance now, okay? With this 5 of Swords upright, it's just indicating to me that there's like very much a conflict, and not just a conflict, but I feel like you're kind of knowing of this conflict, definitely knowing of this conflict for sure. The communication will be there, so you will have a conversation, but it's most likely going to end in, hostility, irritation, some, screwed up words to each other. I really feel as if, come on, in May, you're definitely going to have to do something about it, almost like immediately, because there's something going on behind the scenes, either on your end or their end, because this is, you know, it keeps coming up, and it's like your love interest with the cards, and it's like not waiting its turn for, you know, the video at the end of this video. Like the love predictions are at the end of this video, but your love interest keeps popping up now. Okay. Because whatever justice or information or truth that they're, you know, gained as knowledge, you know, that made them spiral out of emotionally being connected to you, they're pissed. They're not inspired. They're not okay. They're not in a balanced emotion. The emotional state is pretty fucked up. Yeah. Okay. This, by the end of May, you're going to be in an ending of a cycle. So the burdens of May are not going to follow you into the next month. So that is a lucky thing. Okay. This, you know, it was like an uphill battle. It'll feel like an uphill battle the entire way. And as far as, you know, this 10 of Wands, you're just getting into a place where you can get into positive change. You can find some sort of closure and really start something new here. But you really need to let go of this resentment, because I feel as if with your 4 of Cups, that this is just indicating to me that, yes, yeah, I mean, there's stability within your life. There's like a stillness, and there could be trust, but it's like you literally have such a chip on your shoulder. You're like, I don't want it. I don't want this new beginning. I don't. Emotionally, I'm over here, you know, I don't want a relationship right now. I'm like, you know, I'm looking at all the shit that you did in the past. I'm looking at all the things that you made me listen to. You harped on me. You griped, you bitched and complained about who I was as a person in this relationship. And now all of a sudden you want to get into some, you know, new beginning again. But this has become a pattern with a Libra. So, okay. No matter what you do, I want you to go ahead and check out those love predictions. Those will somehow really blend together with this general reading. So go check it out. Hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot, of course, darlings. And go click my bell. Click my bell. When you click the bell, you will not miss a thing here as far as your future tarot card readings or any of my notifications for general love or your celebrity readings. And make sure that you go ahead and leave a request for any celebrity. If you're interested in it, you leave it in the comment section or check out social media and go get a hold of me there. Other than that, I hope that you all enjoy the rest of this last couple days of April and stay warm if you're getting hit by that snowstorm. See you later.